Anti-France sentiment seems to be boiling over in Pakistan, and France Leave Pakistan has trended pretty much all day on Pakistani Twitter. Some are even calling for the death of the French ambassador. Now, the French embassy in Islamabad has also been turned into a bit of a fortress, and every French citizen living in Pakistan has now been asked to fly back home after the earliest. Now, it is being described that the situation is extremely volatile. But why is all of this happening, and what have the French laws on its own Muslims have got to do with all of this? Our next report gets you all the details.
These images are from the French embassy in Islamabad. It is being turned into a fortress. Armed policemen are standing guard outside the embassy. Roads leading to the diplomatic enclave are being barricaded with barbed wire. And all traffic is being diverted to other routes because the situation is extremely volatile. Just a few miles away, anti-France protesters are running riot, demanding the release of this man, Saad Hussain Rizvi, the Emir of the Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan, a far-right Islamist political party. 26-year-old Rizvi has been jailed for demanding the expulsion of the French ambassador to Pakistan, Marc Barretti. Anti-French sentiments have been simmering in Pakistan for months. They started with the republication of Prophet Muhammad's caricature by Charlie Hebdo. With the arrest of Saad Hussain Rizvi, they are boiling over. Hashtag France Leave Pakistan has been trending in Pakistan all day. There were 55,000 tweets as of Thursday afternoon. Some of them even called for the death of the French ambassador. The French embassy is alarmed. There are at least 445 French citizens living in Pakistan and 30 French companies registered in the country. They've all been asked to leave Pakistan temporarily. In a response to WION, French embassy officials have stated, "We can confirm that we have sent a precautionary note to all our citizens in Pakistan advising them to temporarily leave the country if possible due to the recent protests that have caused graver security threats and put our citizens at risk." French nationals are not the only ones at risk. The protesters are not sparing their own Pakistani brethren. In Lahore, a Pakistani cop was beaten to death by an anti-France mob. Similar violent attacks are being unleashed on the police at almost every protest. A total of 7 people have died in the clashes, and 300 policemen have been seriously injured. To save face, Islamabad claims to have banned the Tehreek-e-Labbaik, just like it banned the Hafiz Saeed-led Jamaat-ud-Dawa after the 2008 Mumbai attacks. Suffice to say, the ban will only be on paper. On ground, the situation is far from being under control. Bureau Report, WION World is One.